when I was still in my mother's womb, her friend Tanya was known for her radiant personality and beautiful long black hair. She lived close to a big towering tree where crows often made their nests. Every afternoon when it was time to eat, Tanya would sit by her open window, enjoying her meal as the hot summer breeze drifted in. But one day, something changed. A crow landed on the windowsill and just watched her. Its eyes locked onto hers, unmoving. She thought it was hungry, so she started feeding it, and that turned into something she did every day. At first, it seemed harmless, but one evening, things took a strange turn. Tanya had just showered, and the heat was so intense that she left her hair wet and hanging loose down her back. There were only 4 people in the house that night: Tanya, her cousin, her brother, and his friend. Her parents were out of town for surgery. That night, she ate dinner, but her hunger was insatiable. It was like she hadn't eaten in days. The next day, she was bedridden with a burning fever. And when it finally broke, things got worse. Tanya began eating massive amounts of food, enough for several people. And at night, that's when the real horror began. She started roaming the house, opening the refrigerator, smashing bottles, dragging chairs, knocking on walls. It was as if she wasn't in control anymore. The doctors called it sleepwalking, but her family knew better. Then one day, my mother went to visit. What she saw was burned into her memory. 7 or 8 people were inside Tanya's bedroom, desperately trying to hold her down. She was thrashing with such strength they could barely manage her. That was the last time my mother dared to interfere. Eventually, Tanya was brought to a priest. He placed his hands on her shoulders and began praying. As he did, a deep, guttural voice erupted from her mouth. He asked, "How many of you are in there?" And that voice replied, "7. There are 7 of us inside her." The priest was horrified. "Why did you enter her?" The voice answered, "She cared for us, she fed us, we're taking her to the underworld." That's when he realized the truth. The crows weren't just birds, they were spirits. And when she laughed, when her long, wet hair hung down her back, that's when they took their chance. The ghosts warned the priest Tanya would never marry, never have children, and if she tried, tragedy would follow. The priest threatened them. He prayed with power, and in time, they left. Before Tanya went home, he gave her a protective object and warned her, "Never lose this, never take it off." He said. Years passed, Tanya married. In 2014, she became pregnant but lost the baby. Again in 2018, and once more in 2022. Every time, a miscarriage. In the end, they gave up and adopted a child. But even now, they do not live in peace. I sincerely hope nothing more happens to Tanya, but some things, they never let go.